Ever pondered how certain items became so synonymous with quick service cuisine? Let's journey back to delve into their origins. Our voyage commences with a simple dish. The idea of forming ground meat into a shape can be traced back to the 19th century. This notion was brought to America by German immigrants via a dish known in their native land. The evolution to the familiar form we recognize today didn't transpire overnight. It was a slow process, with the formed meat being served between two slices of bread, creating a convenient, transportable sustenance for the dynamic American lifestyle. Now let's shift our focus to a golden, crispy delight. These slender pieces of deep-fried potato can date their beginnings to the 17th century. Unexpectedly, they don't come from France, contrary to what their common name might suggest. Originating in Belgium, local fishermen would fry small fish for consumption, and when the rivers froze over in winter they turned to potatoes. They sliced and fried them in the same manner as their fish, creating a delectable that is a firm favorite today. Finally, let's stir things up with the backstory of a frothy, creamy blend. This treat also can be traced back to the 19th century. Originally, this drink was a mix of milk, eggs, and whiskey, served as a health tonic. As time passed, the alcoholic content was removed and ice cream was added, turning it into a dessert that was refreshing and luxurious. At their inception, none of these items were linked with quick service cuisine. They began as uncomplicated, handy foods for diligent people, or as delicacies to be savored on special events. Their association with quick service cuisine only came about with the rise of the automobile, the need for speedy, transportable meals. From these modest beginnings, the staples we know and love came about, and the tale continues. So the next occasion you enjoy these delightful dishes, remember you're participating in a tradition that spans centuries. From a basic meal to an iconic fast food item, let's delve deep into the history. Rewinding to the early part of the last century, an unassuming square-shaped food item started its journey to fame. This is about the pioneering role of a particular fast food chain in bringing this food to the masses. During the 1920s, most people in the US were skeptical about ground beef, associating it with potential health risks and substandard quality. However, one fast food chain, with its immaculate white structures and uniformed staff, aimed to change this perception. They presented a square-shaped food item that was both cost-effective and tasty. This food item, cooked on a bed of onions, filled the air with a mouth-watering aroma that attracted customers. It marked the beginning of its rise in the fast food sphere. But it wasn't until halfway through the last century that it truly began to shine. The credit goes to Ray Kroc and two brothers. Their groundbreaking speedy service system revolutionized the fast food sector. This system, inspired by the effectiveness of a production line, allowed this fast food outlet to serve this food item quicker than ever before. The Golden Arches soon became a sign of speedy, delicious, and cost-effective meals, with this food item playing the central role. Its journey to stardom didn't stop there. As more fast food chains sprang up, so did its variations. From the basic version with cheese to larger versions and even more, each outlet put its unique twist on this iconic meal. It was no longer just a meal. It was a medium for innovation and a symbol of America's love for convenience and flavor. Innovations in preparation and service, combined with strategic advertising, propelled it from a modest meal to a fast food icon. It was not just about feeding the masses anymore. It was about delivering a consistent, satisfying experience, a taste of comfort, a slice of the American lifestyle wrapped up a bun, and so it climbed its way to the pinnacle of the fast food chain. What's a burger without fries? But how did these golden sticks conquer the world? Let's travel back to the late 18th century. Thomas Jefferson was a man of many talents. He was a politician, philosopher, and a foodie. After serving in France, he fell in love with what the French called pommes de terre frites à cru en petites tranches, or potatoes deep-fried while raw in small cuttings. It was a dish unlike any other, and when he returned to America, he introduced it at a dinner, marking the debut of French fries on American soil. It wasn't until the mid-20th century that fries started their journey from being a fancy dish served at the dinner to a fast food staple. The catalyst for this transition? McDonald's. The fast food giant, which started in California, saw the potential of fries as the perfect companion to their burgers. McDonald's began mass-producing fries and in doing so, revolutionized the industry. McDonald's fries were an instant hit. Their crispy golden exterior, fluffy interior, and the perfect balance of salt made them irresistible. But it wasn't just the taste that made them popular. It was also about convenience. Fries were easy to eat on the go and they were perfect for sharing. Moreover, they were relatively inexpensive to produce, making them an ideal choice for a fast food side dish. And so, McDonald's fries started their journey around the globe. Today they are served in over 100 countries, and it's estimated that McDonald's sells about 9 million pounds of fries per day worldwide. That's a lot of potatoes. It's not just McDonald's. Fries have become a universal symbol of fast food, a staple in virtually every fast food joint, from the smallest roadside stands to the largest multinational chains. And it's not just about fast food anymore. Fries have also found their way into fine dining, with chefs experimenting with truffle fries, sweet potato fries, and other gourmet variants. And that's how fries became the perfect sidekick to our burgers. A burger, fries, and a shake. But how did the shake become part of this iconic trio? We need to step back into the late 19th century when the milkshake began as a health tonic. Yes, you got that right. At that time it was a concoction similar to eggnog, consisting of milk, eggs, whiskey, and a bit of sugar, and was served in pharmacies as a healing drink. However, as the 20th century arrived, the milkshake began to evolve. The introduction of ice cream in the early 1900s gave it a sweet twist, converting it from a health tonic into a delightful indulgence. Then, in the 1920s, a game-changer was introduced, the blender. Invented by Stephen Poplawski, this device completely changed the way we made milkshakes, creating frothy, creamy beverages that were nothing like their medicinal forerunners. Jumping forward to the mid-20th century, the milkshake had firmly made its place as a standard of American cuisine. But it was the fast food industry that truly launched the milkshake to worldwide fame. Fast food giants like McDonald's and Burger King saw potential in the milkshake, a dessert that could be easily mass-produced and served with their burgers and fries. As a result, the milkshake was welcomed into the Fast Food Hall of Fame. It was a harmonious pairing in fast food paradise, a sweet, creamy contrast to the savory burger and crispy fries. Throughout the years, the milkshake has continued to develop, with flavors ranging from the traditional vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, to more daring ones like banana, caramel, and even bacon. It's also become a medium for creativity, with monstrous freak shakes topped with everything from brownies to donuts making a sensation on social media. Despite these changes, the core of the milkshake remains the same. It's a sweet luxury, a nostalgic indulgence that transports us back to simpler times. Whether it's a classic vanilla shake or a towering freak shake, it's the ideal way to complete a fast. That's how the shake became the sweet finale to our fast food meal. So there you have it, the journey of our beloved trio. Delving deep into the origins of these iconic staples, tracing humble beginnings from a simple patty sandwiched between bread to its current status as a symbol of American cuisine. We've observed the evolution over centuries, adapting to changing tastes and culinary trends, from simple beef to plant-based alternatives, and even gourmet renditions graced with truffle oil and foie. We embarked on a journey to explore a simple side dish that took the world by storm, becoming a universal favorite, transcending borders and cultures. They began as thinly sliced potatoes, fried to golden perfection, but have since taken on a life of their own. From curly to sweet potato variants to loaded ones smothered in cheese and bacon, this versatile side dish has proven its worth in the culinary world. And who can forget the sweet, creamy concoction that has made its way into hearts of many? This one started as a frothy, dairy-based drink, but over time it has morphed into a dessert in its own right. With flavors ranging from classic vanilla to exotic matcha, and even boozy adult versions, it continues to reinvent itself, proving its staying power. In this fast-paced world where trends come and go, these three have stood the test of time. They've weathered the challenges of changing consumer preferences, the advent of health-conscious trends, and the rise of gourmet dining. Yet they remain as popular as ever, a testament to their appeal and versatility. The next time you find yourself unwrapping, digging in, or sipping on these delicacies, take a moment to appreciate the history behind these icons. Remember, you're partaking in a meal that's centuries in the making.